It's been super cold here in Wisconsin. It's very windy today, so I'm sorry about the noise. But yeah, it's been below 10 degrees for a good week straight, and it's just starting to warm up. Today it's gonna be like 35 degrees, but it is a little bit windy. And I'll show you how much snow we've had here. This is the counterweight trailer. You can see though, it's starting to drip. That means that the sun is hitting it. It's gonna warm this all up. So I'm gonna shovel this whole trailer off here because, oh, I almost slipped and fell. Because we're doing a full counterweight job tomorrow. So I've gotta get this trailer all nice and cleaned off. Just one of the many advantages to working in the winter. Yay. As you can see, it's a little bit windy today, but I just got done shoveling everything off, and then I hit it all with the leaf blower, and the sun is starting to do a pretty good job here. I would say in about an hour or two, this is all melting. Well, it's still pretty icy, but I'm gonna give it one last little scrape with the shovel, hit it with the leaf blower one more time, and then hopefully the sun will do its job. Well, so much for a quick project of just shoveling the snow off. I had the trailer sitting out in the sun. We're starting to get some of it, like all this is pretty dry, but there's still a ton of ice right here on all these counterweights, and it's built up pretty good. See, this is all super frozen still. I was really worried that when I go to put the counterweights on in the morning, that these things kind of stack like Legos. I was afraid that they wouldn't stack properly and I wouldn't be able to get full engagement on the counterweights. So I made the decision to try to bring it in the shop. The problem is I only have an 8-foot tall door, so you can't just back it in the shop normally with the dump truck and be able to shut the door. So I made this a while ago. You can kind of steal air from the truck, and then you can just close this valve, and now this trailer is aired up, because you know when these trailers don't have air, the emergency brake is on, so I wouldn't be able to push it in the shop. Now that the trailer was aired up, I could unhook it from the truck, and then I was able to just push it in the shop with the skid steer. The Bobcat barely had enough power to lift up the tongue of this trailer to push it in here. But now I'll leave it in here for a few hours. We'll get all that ice off, and then we'll be ready. Do you think that we should give winter discounts? I don't think so. Well, after the trailer has been sitting inside the shop all night long, it's completely dry now, and there's no ice on anything. So this was definitely the right move. We're ready for the day now. I'm not worried about the ice anymore. Let's see this.
Let's get 6 semi-decent pulls.
That's actually not bad.
Kind of failed.
For 250 pounds, that's a lot.
We're gonna be here a while. Attaboy. Nice job. What's your favorite thing about pull-ups?
How hard they are, I think. It is cool once you can start doing more.
Yeah. Tell them about your method though. Like, what's this black towel for?
That's for wiping, because James put lotion all over his hands this morning. So I have to wipe all the lotion off because...
You don't like a greasy rod?
No, it makes it harder. The sun is coming up. The workout is complete. We got our 110 pull-ups in. Now we can start the day. Here we go. All right, one of the coolest things about this crane is it has a hydraulic warm-up mode. This right here, if I were to hit OK, what it does is it revs up the motor and starts circulating the hydraulic fluid, and it just completed. So now the hydraulic fluid is 91 degrees. And before I started that process, it was like 35 degrees. I don't have any other equipment that has that hydraulic warm-up mode. I think that's pretty cool. Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome to today's job. It's December 17th, and we had a little break in the weather. The last week, it's been under 10 degrees. That was brutal.
Real cold.
Yeah, it's been cold for like the last couple of weeks. And then yesterday it was like 30 degrees, and I think today it's gonna be 35. And it already feels like a heat wave, doesn't it, Zach?
Oh, yeah, I've already changed twice.
When you're used to like 5 or 10 degree weather and then it gets up to 30, you're like, it's summer.
Yeah, it's nice out now.
Yeah, it's super nice. The sun is shining. There's no wind at all today, and that's why we're able to do this grove job. Spencer is gonna be gone this morning. He might show up and
He said he'll be here in a couple hours.
do some climbing, but you're gonna start the tree out. So I'll show you the job. It's this big white oak tree. What happened was this used to be a bank, I think, and this was a whole forest of oak trees.
Okay.
And they're gonna tear that bank down and they're gonna build a 300 unit apartment building or something like that. A land clearing company came in here and they cut down all the trees in here. I guess it was just like an oak forest. But they got to that one tree and they started scratching their heads a little bit and they're like, I would say probably around 2008 or 2009, I would have just came in here and just cut a face cut in that thing and felled it.
Dropped it.
Yeah, but there is a chance that the branches could get tangled in some other trees as it's coming over. And then you've got the whole process of dragging everything out of there.
Yeah.
So taking it down with the crane is gonna be a lot cleaner.
Yeah, I'd rather bring it into the driveway.
Yep, you may get the Avant stuck in there trying to
That's
get the
true.
trunk out.
And it'll be a mess.
So I'll show you the crane setup today. We've got our heavy pick side, we've got our steel plates down, and these are shimmed up a little bit here. 2 rows of shims, trying to make that outrigger pad level. And then over here, just 1 row of shims. I actually came to this job site yesterday because this was all snow. There was 6 inches of snow. And so they actually plowed it yesterday for the first time and they put all the salt down and the sun came and melted it all off.
Nice.
I think we might have 1 more job to do next week. And then that's pretty much it for the year.
Yeah.
This is probably the second to last tree job of the year.
Darn it.
When I kind of measured it in my head, I was thinking that those far branches are about 110 feet away, and at that distance, we're really only going to be good for 5,000 pounds. And those branches could weigh
They're pretty big.
5,000 pounds. That big one going way out over the house.
Yeah.
So it's going to be nice to have the full counterweight.
I agree.
Yeah, so Zach's gonna have to get picked up by the crane over and over again by the chipper. So you're gonna have to find yourself a nice path through there and watch out for the burrs, the burr bushes.
Oh yeah, just covered with it.
Yep.
Of course.
Thanks for watching. Please follow along with us as we cut down this tree. Here we go. You ready?
Yep.
All right, Zach, how many cuts do you think this is gonna be?
I'd say 8 cuts.
I think about 8 cuts too. We kind of just discussed it. So we'll have to see if if we're right or not. According to the YouTube analytics, which the video editor could show this right here, there's a lot more people watching these videos that aren't subscribed than people who are subscribed. So if you guys enjoy these videos, hit the subscribe button. That would help us out.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So that, yeah, the left arm stays, just this right, okay. I think right there, and I'll start to cable down. I'm thinking the blue one, maybe I should throw all the way down the back side, or out there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. Right there. You just sat down by my feet, right? For the first one. All right, yeah, you can snuggie that, yeah. Can you see me? Yeah.
Yeah.
How far out should I? So I have 2 up there, just like 1, 2. And then how far out should I go on these tips, do you think?
At least halfway out.
Okay.
right, Zach's got the first piece all strapped up, and we actually added one sling. So he's got 5 slings up there because we're taking this whole top section. And it's kind of a good thing that we brought the counterweights, I guess, because this is the closest branch on this whole project probably. And we're at a 93-foot radius, which means we're good for 9,600 pounds. Here we go, first cut of the day.
Yeah, it is.
100% sure?
It's twisted off like a half inch.
All right, are you in a good spot? Can I try lifting it?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Little man. Your next cut's probably gonna be that ranch. Thought it's nice not to have to drag that up again.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, now I can see the pink X.
Oh, and guess how much that top weighs?
55.
5,000.
Oh, close.
This is a 5,000 pound top.
Nice.
And just think, if we only had partial counterweight, we would have only been good for 5,000.
Oh, so that would have maxed it out right
yeah,
there.
We would have maxed it out on the very first cut.
That would have sucked.
Nice job, Zach.
Thank you.
That was a spider.
That was definitely one that I was questioning. I think boom down. Yeah, boom down a tad more. Yeah, yep, swing left just a little. Yeah, good on boom. I think that should be good.
All right, second crane pick of the day. We're doing this whole branch here that goes off to the left. And we are at 97-foot radius. We're good for 9,000 pounds. Take all the breakers off or what?
I'm gonna double check, but it's on twist.
Are you in a good spot? I'll try lifting it.
Yeah, just try a little. I think it is. Oh, there we go. Those suckers were right in my way. I should have just done that right away.
I didn't get that.
I got scared. Oh, that was funny. I saw the bigger tree and I was like, oh, that's gonna hurt. I thought it was all bushes.
And this one's only weighing in at 2,500. So now we'll do that one that goes off to the right, but it's closest to us.
Yep.
Do that one next.
Okay.
It's kind of like a long one.
Yeah.
What you might want to do is take that blue sling off and maybe add the red sling.
And then that's it, just 2 20s and a 30. Okay. Right there. Yeah. I think we're good up right there. I think we're good. If the ball keeps moving, I can't tell if I need to boom up just a tad. All
All right, we're going after pick number 3 now. gonna be doing this branch that goes off here to the right. And because this is kind of like a long, lanky branch, we decided to put the chains on the hook. So I've got two 20-foot chains, and then we're gonna hang our crane slings off these chains. And now, what the big advantage is there is it gives Zach a higher tie-in point. So when he goes to walk back to where he's gonna make his cut and put that last butt sling, it's super easy for him because he's got a higher tie-in point, and it's a way nicer angle. If you can see right now, his rope is pretty much straight up and down, and as he walks back here, it'll be about the same. How's that working for you, Zach?
A lot better than before. That's nice.
Isn't it?
That's really nice, yeah. Oh. Pulling now, yeah, okay.
So now Zach is walking back to where he's gonna make the cut. And you can see that rope angle is way nicer. It's pretty easy, huh, Zach?
Way better than it would have been, that's for sure.
I'm just here to make your job easier.
Well, thank you.
That nub that you just left behind, would that be a good place to hang this off?
I could put it right back on.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, well, not if we're gonna do that first. Now let's put it back on the sucker. Yeah, I think we gotta go out or boom down maybe a tad more. Oh, well, I guess 3, 2, 1, stop. Stop there.
All right, we're going after the whole top right now, and we're at 112 foot radius, and we're good for 7,300 pounds. Just a beautiful pick. Nice job. And it ended up weighing in at 4,400 pounds. Now it's on the ground though, it looks pretty big. You want to switch back to the chains for the next one? Looks like it might be a perfect opportunity, huh? Alrighty, we're doing the last brush pick here. And we are 111 feet away. I've got this one pre-tensioned to 2,000 pounds. And we're good for 7,400. And the boys have everything cleaned up from before. And this one's weighing in at 2,200 pounds. And we were good for 8,200, I think. All right, we're down to the trunk wood. Now we are at a 92-foot radius, good for 9,000 pounds. And we've decided that we're gonna cut this trunk into 2 sections. So one cut there and then a base cut, and we'll be done.
Perfect amount of pressure, huh? Want me to cable up just a hair so you can get the saw out? Okay, here we go. And this trunk section is weighing in at 5,100 pounds. All right, last cut and last crane pick of this job. We are now going after the final trunk piece.
86-foot radius, good for 10,800 pounds.
Here we go. It'd be a shame to cut it in half. Although there are those wing cuts on it now. Why don't you just cut those wing cuts off and leave it as long as you can, but just cut the wing cuts off, you know. That'll make it light enough that the gravel truck can at least lift it.
It's a fat stump cut. It has quite a taper to it. Fairly good size oak tree. The real question is, will the gravel truck be able to pick up that log? Because I think it weighs about 4,000. No problem. There goes Aaron with the cribbing box. We got everything all cut down and cleaned up. All the cribbing's put away. The crane's pretty much all packed up, ready to go. We've got all the logs all picked up and cleaned up, hauled away. And we're able to dump the wood chips on site. So we're just gonna disconnect the chipper right now. Dump a pile of chips right here. This tailgate actually swings open with this ratchet binder. It has hinges here. But this is also an air-powered tailgate. So it's got these little things here. So this is actually a spreader gate. So the guy driving the truck never has to get out to open the tailgate. And this truck also has a box vibrator, which I think is pretty cool. And I've always mounted my toolboxes on the box. That way when you dump the bed, you can work on the frame of the truck easier. There's nothing in the way. Here comes the box vibrator. That's pretty handy. It's 4:27. Unfortunately, I can't go home until 6 o'clock because I'm not allowed to drive the crane on the main roads around here until after 6 o'clock because they don't want me driving during rush hour. So I'm always going to be the last one to leave. But thanks for following along with us on this project. If you guys would like to see more of this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.